Machine Gun Kelly, that is the hairstyle that we're going to be talking about today. And I want to help break down his hair for you guys because I've been getting quite a few requests for it. And I realized I already had a similar haircut that I had done, which is this one. So let's break down what is going on in through here. And based off of looking at his hair, and most people initially start out with the hair being much shorter, then it starts to grow out, the roots start to come in like this, right? So everyone starts to get the roots, and it creates its own look on itself. So first of all, the color. His hair is bleach blonde, right? Now his natural color I don't think is light enough to just use a color. You have to use professional bleach, and it may take some time. It is lighter than this, right? It is lighter than this, but the process is pretty much, still the same. So this would be equivalent to if it like grew out maybe, a month or so, right after he had it done. So you will start to see the roots, and the bottom will start to come in as well. Now, when it comes to this type of haircut, what's important and really what stands out is the layers. His entire head is layered, right? And I would say the layers start about right here, which to me is, I'd say, 3.5 to 4 inches long in length, right in through here. 3.5 to 4 inches long. The entire top is the same consistent length, except when you get to the front is a little bit shorter, and you'll see sometimes when he pulls his hair down, it goes to the kind of the bridge of his nose. All right, so what's important is you need the proper haircut and shape in order to get this look. Now, as far as the sides go, this may be a bit grown out. Again, this is about a month after this was freshly done. But in order to get the look, if you want to have this type of look, I would say, this is probably an inch in length to 1.5 inches as we go up through here. You could use maybe like a number 4 guard, nothing too short where you see the scalp showing. That's what's key about this, is that the sides aren't cut super short, like a 1 fade or a 2. There is some length through here, which usually means it's done with a longer clipper, like a 3 or a 4. All right, if you want to have this grown out type of look. If not, then maybe you can start with a 3 and then blend it up into this. But you have to make sure that you're leaving the top long. So if you're going to your barber, you're going to your stylist, it's really just a traditional men's layered haircut that's about 3.5 to 4 inches long throughout the top. The front is a little bit longer. It's still blended in, and the way to do that is you over direct back. That's how you leave it a little bit longer in the front. But what you still need to do is make sure that you are going to be cutting the length in the front. You have to make sure you are cutting the length in the front, and that could be about right here. You don't want to cut this too short. So, for example, if you see the hair looks like it's here and you cut it here, it's going to shrink up. You need to leave a little bit of length here in order to get this to kind of shrink up a little bit. It's kind of like some added protection when it comes to getting your haircut, is you need to have that excess length here, which will be a lifesaver. And also, since we're on the topic of layering, all of this needs to be layered, right? The top, the corners, as you can see, we're following the head shape to where it goes down and works into this. So really, it's a basic layered haircut. It just happens to be messy, bleach blonde, and has a flow to it. I mean, there's nothing super complicated about this, but I figured let me break it down for you, because a lot of you guys are probably just interested in how to get this type of color, how to get this type of haircut, more than even watching me doing it, because I'd be explaining the same thing anyway. Again, as far as the color goes and bleaching your hair, it's something that can damage your hair. Yes, it can make your hair dried out. That's why a lot of people, their hair looks like this. You may think it's cool, but it's completely fried on top. And I can just tell instantly by looking at someone's hair. So you got to be careful when bleaching your hair at home. If it's really, really dark like this, you have to let this sit on for hours, right? And there is a risk of breakage. There's a risk of your hair drying out. It is a risk. You may have to do it in 2 or 3 different stages. But, I just want to really kind of break down the overall look so you guys can understand it much better. Let me know if you found this video helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please stay safe. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for more videos with The Salon Guy.